Former FBI Director James Comey urged a judge today to throw out federal charges against him. He argued that a photo of seashells arranged on a beach he posted on social media was not a call to violence against President Donald Trump, but protected political speech. Comey's lawyers argued the government cannot prove the Instagram photo of seashells and the numerical arrangement of 8647 constituted a true threat against the Republican president who fired Comey in 2017 and has publicly called for his prosecution. The slogan, which has long meant to get rid of or eject, has been featured on thousands of items sold online and regularly displayed at protest, defense lawyers wrote. The case was charged in the Eastern District of North Carolina, the location of the beach where Comey has said he found the seashells. U.S. District Judge Louis Flanagan has ordered Comey's trial for October 21st, while he will be arraigned on September 30th in New Bern.